Good afternoon, ladies. It's me, Brandy. I'm coming live, barefaced today. Hey, ladies, it's Tuesday. I wanted to drop on this page today and do a full look with you guys. This is me, 100% no makeup. So I just wanted to do like a full look. Usually in the mornings, my schedule with the way that I run my house is I wake up, I take my kids to school, and I do most of my housework. I try to get all my list of things done, bills, all of that stuff done. I do that first. And then later on, I take a shower and I get ready for the day, which I know is kind of backwards. I know some people kind of like to get right up and kind of do those things. And I like to get ready in the afternoon just because I pick up my kids in the afternoon. My husband gets home in the afternoon. I feel like my life starts in the afternoon. So I'm going to do a full look with you guys today. And if you have any questions, please drop any questions in the comments. If you're coming on here, please say hello. So I can say hello back. I'm going to be showing you guys how I get ready, some of my top tips, as I've shared in previous videos before, but I wanted to do a kind of beginning to end just so you can kind of see how I get ready. And if you know anybody that would find any value in this video, please share. I send a free package with some of my favorite things to anyone that shares my videos. So thank you so much for any ladies that share, and thank you so much for commenting. And if you catch the replay, make sure you hashtag replay. Hi Jenna, how are you? Hey Bev. Hey ladies, I'm doing a full look today. So I'm gonna dive in here and I'm gonna start. I do use a primer. Do you guys use primer before you put on your makeup? So some people don't. I do, and I have really sensitive skin, so I do use a hypoallergenic primer, but I do use one, and I use it just so everything stays on. And I'm 33. I always want to say I'm 34, but I'm 33. So I definitely have some fine lines and stuff like that up in here, and that primer just helps my makeup kind of float on my face instead of drop into those lines. I know, lady. I'm at home doing stuff like that too, so I definitely listen to people too while I do that stuff. That's what Facebook is for. And especially just positive stuff. It's so nice to get on there and, you know, have something fun to watch or just something silly and girly. Okay, so the next thing I like to do is I like to do concealer. I do my concealer before my eyes, and I know some people wait, but I do put my foundation on after I do my eyes. So I'm going to start with my concealer, and I have dark circles around my eyes. I'm a darker, my eyes have always been really dark, and my eyes are really big, so it's really important that I wear concealer, and a nice bright one, because when people see me and I don't have makeup on, they tend to say things like, "Oh, Bernie, you look really tired." And that's just because of my skin tones. It's just, I'm just dark around that area, and lots of people are. And I do that in the corner. I do that everywhere because I'm really dark in there. So I really make sure to get that concealer on first. And then I'm going to go in and do my brow. And like I said, you guys, I have a lot of hair. I'm very hairy, so I do have a thick brow, but I still do my brows. And I get all those red spots with that bright concealer around my nose, because I get really red in here. And I make sure to get that concealer right in here too, so it just really brightens up. Do you guys do contour? I'm curious. Who does that on here? Who does their little spots? I think you're supposed to do right here. You're supposed to do right here, that middle, and that chin, which I do, because my foundation is definitely darker than this concealer. So I like that really bright look. And it works. Like when you guys see my finished look, I definitely look really different. So I definitely think contouring works. So I'm going to do this nose part right here just to kind of slim this down because I do get really red. And same thing with right here. I don't know where you guys are using your concealer, but I just really try to, like I said, I do contour with mine because right here I'm going to really shape this area because it makes my lips look bigger. So that's a spot that a lot of people forget. And it will naturally give you that plump look. And this looks really light right now, I know, but once I get the rest of my set on there, it all blends. Hi, Christine. Thanks for popping on, lady. Every day, Jenna. Okay, guys. So I got my hot spots covered, my red zones and my dark zones. Now I'm going to go in after this brow. Okay? And like I told you guys before, I do have bigger brows than most people. That can be a blessing and a curse. And like I said, I did use a nice bright concealer. So it does look really light right now, but it all evens out once I finish. But I am going to go in with my eye work right now. And I'm going to start with my brow. And I'm going to start with that glue, or the wax, excuse me. So like I said, I do get ready later in the day. And just because I have to pick up my kids, and I'm just going to use that glue. I keep saying glue. It's not glue, it's wax, you guys. This is wax right here, and that just really pulls that up so I told you I'm 33, so I just have to do little tweaks like this to just kind of keep me youthful looking. So I really kind of pull up with that eyebrow wax, you guys. And this eyebrow wax in this palette, it is kind of tinted, but not to the point where it's going to like leave marks on my face. So I really work mine in. And I've told you before, I like a really sharp brow. I think some people call it the eyebrows that can cut, which some people don't like those, but I do. The fake brow. Oh. Okay, that's just the wax, you guys. So that's just really pulling that brow up. Because this other one's not done, and you can just see the difference of that hair just getting pulled up, and that it just gives you just that really bright-eyed look. Like you're really awake. And I'm just really pulling up on that. And this is just the wax. And then I'm going to go in and color here. So I used to make the mistake that so many people, it's not a mistake, it was a trend. Having very skinny eyebrows was a trend, it was real. And as a hairstylist, we see so many trends come and go. And I told you I did grow out my eyebrows 2 years ago, and it was very difficult because my eyebrows are like, they're caterpillar brows. They will connect if I let them. And I just remember people seeing me and they would just be like, what's going on, Brandy? And it's like, I'm trying to recover from this trend of, I'm trying to get my eyebrows back. Mine did come back. A lot of people's didn't, but I will tell you the biggest spot people are struggling with this brow is still over here. See, mine over here still is really sparse. I am using the dark brown right here, and I'm just kind of angling this up a little bit because I really like that sharp look right there. And then I'm just blending that in. And then I'll just kind of take that little corner off. I'm going to go in and get that other one. Just kind of see those little spare spots. I just kind of fill those in because they just pull everything together. And this is a powder, so it's nothing that's too severe. This powder is dark, but I'm very dark-headed, and I like the way that contrasts with my balayage hair. I like that. Do you guys use pencils, majority of you guys, if you're filling in brows? That one got a little, but I can get that with my foundation. I'm going to still fill that right there. Okay. Okay. So we got those brows on. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and do some shadow. Like I said, I like to do my shadows and stuff like that before I finish my foundations, just so I can have a really super clean look. And I'm going to go in with that gold palette again because I like, it matches my hair. It's really, it's just a really natural look, which I like. Do you guys wear colored shadows? Do you guys like them? This is a cream shadow. So I'm just going in and I'm just doing that bottom lash right on that lash line. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to do a gold shimmer and I'm going to do some highlighting. Have you guys been using the highlighters? I am obsessed with these highlighters right now. No colors for me every day, but sometimes, yes. I do like the colors on other people. I just really haven't experimented enough with them. Yes, gold for sure, Bev. 100. I'm obsessed. Sorry, guys. I'm still here. I'm still here. Okay, let me get this popped on here. We'll finish these eyes before I have to pick up these kids. Okay, and I am going to pull this up because I do like that really soft look that goes into the eyebrow. And I'm just going to blend that. Do you guys use brushes when you do your, are you guys into the brushes? I just started investing in brushes this last year. I was not as good about it as I should have been with brushes like these. But I just love those highlighted corners. I'm super into it right now. Someone to follow on Instagram is Anastasia Beverly Hills. Her stuff, oh my God, the stuff that they do with their eyes on there. I just have never been into it, but I am now. So it's something that I'm like just really getting into. Okay. Okay. I'm happy with that. And I'm just going to highlight a little bit on here too. And I'm going to show you my highlighter, because I'm going to highlight after I put my, lashes on. Okay, so I'm going in for lashes right now. You know, and I'm going to be honest with you guys about these lashes. These ones are a little... I should have gotten a little bit more of a natural lash. I'm just gonna be honest with you. These ones are Shy by Kiss, and I did get them at Walgreens, so I told you guys that before. But I like to keep doing my lashes on here because I got so many messages. That video got over 1,500 views. And I literally got so many messages about the false eyelashes and wearing them, that I keep putting them on here because people really want to keep watching it so they can start doing it themselves. So they can start doing it at home. Because it's literally so easy, you guys. It's just about practice, and it's about your glue. Most people that are struggling, like I told you guys before, it's because of your glue. You know, and I had one lady comment and say, well, your lash, it doesn't go from here to here. And it's like, it doesn't need to. And you guys, so many people when they're doing their makeup are such perfectionists that it stops them from doing anything fun. It's like, you cannot worry so much about like, if I sat there and looked in the mirror and was just like, oh my gosh, like every inch of my eyeball is not covered right now, I cannot go out. It's like, I mean, people live this way. They're terrified. And it's like, you know, some days the lashes, you know, they're not perfect, but they look better than 95% of the populations. I mean, is that true or not? Thank you. It's like, it's better than being average, you guys. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like, I know I'm type B. My creative side of my brain is like very hyperactive compared to some people's. So I'm definitely willing to try new things. And I'm willing to kind of look ridiculous to try something new. And I don't let perfection stop me from experiencing other things or not wearing my eyelashes because, you know, afraid they're going to fall off, which so many people have that fear. And I just tell you guys, those are normal fears to have when you first start wearing eyelashes is, oh my gosh, they're going to be falling off. And it's like, you know, they might fall off, but you're going to look really good. So I mean, if your girlfriend pulls you in and is just like, you know, hey girl, your eyelashes, she's helping you. I have to tell you guys, because I wear hair extensions too. I don't have them on right now and I'm pregnant and I'm definitely heavier than I normally am. And I'm just not feeling like getting the weave out, okay? And it's just because I'm pregnant. I'm not in that vibe right now. And my husband, you know, when we were much younger and I would wear this hair, you know, we would go places and he would be like, I just am not sure about you wearing this hair. Like, I know it's not your hair. Other people are going to know it's not your hair. I'm uncomfortable with this. Like, what if it falls out? And it's like, it could fall out. I mean, it can fall out, but it's like, it looks good. And I tell my clients, you know, when they bring in their hair extensions, which I will talk to you guys more about clip-ins because I'm very passionate about clip-ins, anything temporary that's real hair. You know, it does, you have that self-conscious time when you're first wearing them. You're just like, everybody's going to know. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, she's wearing fake hair. And it's like, I don't know. If you look good, that's what they're going to think when they see you is she looks good. It doesn't matter if you have weave in. Like, that's fun. I think I look at someone with weave and I'm like, you're a fun person. I like you. How many of you guys on here have tried hair extensions? You know, just for fun, like clip-ins or, you know, even tape-ins. Oh. I kind of got that one off a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, there we go. I got her flipped back up. I'm going to do my powder with you guys today too. So I'm going to do a full look like I said. Okay. So I have my highlighted spots, and I'm going to go in with my foundation. And I'm just going to really clean all of this up. I'm going to put my mascara on, which this is going to 10 times these lashes. This mascara you can put on up to 3 times. It builds. And I'm only going to do it once because I already have these false eyelashes on, and I don't want people to think I'm going to the club right now. But, I mean, this mascara is insane. They just really they just lift, and they just give me just such a youthful look. Okay, and those brows. I mean, you guys, the filling in of the brow, just even with the powder, like I said, it's, okay, so I'm going to go in, I'm going to finish with my foundation really well. My foundation is definitely a shade darker than that concealer, which I like the concealer lighter because I like those bright spots on my face, which is also called contouring for people that are, and I do kind of rub that over my eyebrow just because I want to I just want everything really soft and blended. So like I said, I knew my makeup was going to look really bright on there for a minute. And you see that concealer right there? When you look from far away, my lips look so much bigger because I really highlighted that spot right there. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you guys a bit about hair color while I finish this up. How many of you on here have some kind of highlights in your hair? It doesn't have to be blonde, but how many of you on here have more than one hair color in your hair? Okay, so I always recommend to my clients, as you guys know, I'm a hairstylist, and I always recommend to my clients that we have more than one hair color in our hair. So it's called multi-dimensional hair color. And honestly, it's for your makeup. So many people, yes, Bev, you know that you always have to have more than one hair color in your hair. Just because there's 2 types of people in this world that can get away with black hair and super blonde hair. And that's a Kardashian, and I will explain why. You could be a Kardashian too if you wear lots of makeup. Any person that wears tons of makeup, and I do not say that in a negative way at all. I love people that wear tons of makeup. I feel like it's like an art form for them. It's a way they express themselves, and I absolutely love it. If they are wearing lots of makeup and lots of ways to enhance their face and lots of colors, they look really good with that solid black and that solid blonde. So those girls that are beach blonde, that don't have any other colors in their hair, if you notice, they wear tons of makeup and they look very good that way, you know. And so those are those types of people, the very severe black hair and severe blonde hair, they look really good with lots of makeup on. For people that are just, you're not super into makeup, but you still want to look obviously your best, I always recommend to my clients multi-dimensional hair color. So that means you have more than one hair color in your hair. The reason why I say that is because we have more than one color going on in our face and our eyes. Our eyes are not just one solid color. Some people do have that, and like I said, you fall into those categories of being able to get away with that really solid hair color look. But when you have multiple hair colors in your hair, they can be many different tones. That does not mean white, blonde, and black. It just means you have lots of different tones in there. I have honeys. I have some really little bright pieces right here. That all enhances my skin and the way that I look. And that looks good on 90% of the population. Like 90% of people. If you have like a level 6 and your hair's all one color, when you look in the mirror in the morning, you're definitely having those feelings of, I feel very drab right now. I feel when I put my makeup on, I'm just like, I'm not feeling that oomph. And that's because your hair color is one color. Like I said, 90% of the world needs to have multiple tones in their hair. That's why balayage is so huge right now, you guys, because it's a very sun-kissed, natural look with lots of different colors, and it makes your makeup and your face look so good. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and highlight, which I got really inspired by these highlighters. I got really inspired by these on Instagram. I'm not gonna lie. I seen these girls on there with the glow, and I was like, oh my God, I have to have that. And I do use it. I use a lot of pink tones on my skin because of this bright spot in my hair. And with my brown hair, pink looks really good on me. So if you need any help color matching, send me a message because I can help you with that. I can help you just really find those shades that look best on you and then enhance you, because that's all we want. We want to look our personal best. So I'm going to go in with this highlighter, and I highlight these corners right here, and I love it. It is so pretty. It is so youthful. I do that corner of that eye right there, and it is so pretty. I do the tip of my nose. It just elongates my nose too. Which not in an unflattering way. It's just really pretty. It's like when it hits it, it just gives it this really pretty line, you guys. I love this. I love this stuff. And I use it on that corner right there. And it's super bright. So it's not going to darken me. It's not going to make me look tired. And I really kind of arch that brow with it. I'm going to hit the top of my cheek with this too. Just right there. And it just keeps me super bright. My husband notices this. This is how special this is. He asks, what's going on with this? They don't know what it is, but it's there. That's how you know it's good stuff. When people can't put their finger on what they're liking about you, it's good stuff. Because that's what we want. We want everything to be really subtle but beautiful. And that's what good hair color is too. It's subtle and it's beautiful, and people can't really tell you why they like it. Okay, so that's my highlighter. I really focus on those areas right there just because I love that. You can see those little spots that it's hitting in that light right there. And now I'm going to finish with some of my blush. I like a pink blush, you guys, because of my hair color. I think you should choose your blush based on your hair color. And I like bright blushes. And I have a really, really nice blush brush. So it really blends it in. So I'm just going to hit that spot right there. And I'm just going to blend that. And that just gives me this really, really youthful look. I'm going to go under here too. And it just pulls that together. And I do hit my nose a little bit just to pull it together. And then I am going to wear a lip today, and it's super neutral too. And I'm going to go in and finish with that powder, because that's what I would do on a normal day. I'm just doing with you guys what I do in my bathroom. And that powder is how I piece my hair out. Just because, and I do use hairspray. You always look beautiful. Thank you, Renee. I miss you, lady. Oh, my favorite client, Renee. So I'm going to go in and powder right here and just really lift that right there. Hi, Karina. You guys are so pretty. Thanks for popping on, ladies. And I'm going to do that crown with this powder. That's how I just get that natural lift right there. But my favorite place to use powder is up front. So right here, because I don't want this hanging in my face. And so I really kind of have to pull that off of my face right there, but I still want that heavy look right there, so I just kind of pull all of that together so it stays off of my face. And I'm going to piece these curls out right here. I want that loose, choppy look. I'm good, lady. How are you? Is it cold where you're at? So I'm just gonna pull that. You guys, look at that powder. It's the best thing ever. I love it. I love being a hairstylist. Yes, and I came on here barefaced today, you guys. I showed you my full look. It's finished. I should have took a before picture, but I didn't. Just because I wanted to see you guys everything from top to bottom, and I want that out of my face. So if you guys caught this on the replay, make sure you hashtag replay. And thank you guys for watching today. And if you know anyone that needs any makeup tips, please share this video. And I will send you my free little beauty package that I send to anyone that shares my videos. And that's my finished look today, ladies. Happy Tuesday, babes. Have a good one. Bye.